Well, it's about 6 months from York.
Yeah, here we all are.
We all are. It's getting
We've stopped carrying our boats.
We're not dragging them. our stuff is in the boats because we don't need to be on water anymore. It's gotten real cold.
Yep.
And we're in the prairies.
We're on the prairies. It's
flat.
Man.
It's very flat.
Not a lot of cover.
Not a lot of anything. Yeah. At this point, we're looking for signs of smoke in the sky and hoping we get to a fort soon.
Are you guys out of pemmican? We're running low.
We're running low on pemmican. Yeah. They're starting to look at my Lou Guerrilla like he might be pemmican sometimes, and be like, I wonder what that guy tastes like. We're eating the dark wolf that we killed. That's we've been living off that for the last couple weeks. We don't like wolf meat; doesn't taste very good, but in a pinch, everything tastes good. So in this scenario, we're bumping into each other again because this is both of these groups basically being sent for different reasons. They're trying to investigate what's happening in the west with this fort that's gone missing, and we've encountered something mysterious in the snow. It looks like the remains of people who came before us.
Yeah, maybe a wagon train.
It used to be a wagon train.
So might have been a wagon train sometime.
All right. So
want to point out, as the modeler who built the wagon train, these are Red River carts. They are period authentic. So if you're expecting like the big Conestoga wagons, that wasn't very common on the plains in 1815. Were two-wheel carts built by Métis. They were sold to voyageurs and stuff like that. That's what everybody used.
Would it be because you couldn't get big lumber or even just process big lumber out there?
They were built to float across rivers.
Okay.
They were made entirely of wood and they could be repaired locally. Yeah. In fact, I've actually got an account of a British officer who says, yeah, we thought our military wagons were better than these until we actually got there.
Yeah. And they're probably lighter too, so they're easier to carry if you have to man pull them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the First Nations built them. It's a First Nations design.
That's amazing. Well, and that's, again, this is the thing of having an actual like historian here to be able to tell us these little facts.
I'm just another gamer.
I know. But definitely when you see these, they're going to add a lot to the table. And there are some things afoot around them. So we'll share the table, we'll share the war bands, and we'll get this underway. All right. So here are the two groups having bumped into each other on the plains. This is a scenario called Blizzard. Nearing your objective, the Mountain House, the seat of government of the mountain colony, your scout reports that appears to be the remnants of a supply convoy, several wagons with wolf-eaten remains of their horses. Your people are tired from trudging through the snow across the prairie, but something about this wagon train sounds suspicious. As you hurry forward, you see another party coming across the plains, and then you're caught in a blizzard on the great prairies of the west. So this is going to be it's very open and exposed, but you need to imagine that there is snow literally everywhere coming down, only in the ways that it can when it's on the plains. If anyone's experienced a snowstorm anywhere in the prairies, it is quite something. So we have our two warbands. So mine is Cuthbert Grant and the Northwest Company right here. He has Nolan, which is in the back here. He's my Lou Garou. Nolan is close to leveling up experience-wise. And then Duquesne's, which is his former associate from the Navy, who is just an infantryman. And then three voyageurs in the red caps here across the back, no longer needing for their boats, mostly just needed for their strong backs. And they are named Barbeau, Albertson, and Rasmussen. And of course, we have this rival Bayonet group. Who are they?
So these are all First Nations, led by Ascowetu in the uniform of the British Indian Department. With him is a handsome man, an infantryman. We have two woodsmen with rifles. We have a doctor. We have a holy man. And we have a First Nations man. I bought him as a Highlander.
Right.
But he has a two-handed weapon and a pistol, which I need to remember.
He can shoot people.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting that.
That's right.
And then rounded off with the gentleman with the canoe paddle on his back.
He's a sailor.
Who is canoe man, but he's a sailor.
But he's a sailor. Perfect.
Hi, everyone. So here we go. The setup is a 3x3 board, which you can see before you. One board is east and the other is west. We are headed west. And place a selection of 5 carts and wagons down the center line, spaced evenly. They all, you'll notice, have things with them. And otherwise, place 2 low hills and some trees. Otherwise, it's a big empty land.
It sure is.
If you've been on the prairies, you know that's true.
Yeah.
Now place a dark wolf on every wagon or cart. Remove one randomly. We've already lost one from this.
You can see the corpse of the horse is already gone, covered in snow, so it was appropriate.
The dark wolves are all done there.
Yeah.
Each party starts in an eastern corner, and the party that wins initiative gets first choice of corner.
Perfect.
I'm standing on this side of the table. we'll
take that
fight
one.
that out later.
Got it.
Visibility starts as normal, but on turn 2, visibility goes down to 16 inches. On turn 3, 12 inches. And starting on turn 4, 8 inches. On turns 5 and 6 to the end of the game, 6 inches.
Oh my goodness.
So the long-range rifle shooting isn't going to...
Yeah. Dicing for initiative, we'll get to pick our corners. I got a 3. Oh, I might win initiative. It hasn't happened yet. I did not. Once again, yes, continuity. I have yet to win initiative. So you can pick a corner, and
I like it over
then
here.
we'll deploy. One has gone to you as you have the initiative. We are deployed. I've got my boss over here, Cuthbert, and then Nolan in front. We have Duquesne's over here, and the 3 Voyageurs on the flank. Across from us is the native party, and we are, of course, going to be investigating these carts.
First, and we need more dice because those are...
Oh, sorry, I've grabbed them already because I was tidying everything.
Wow, you are good.
I know, we're on top of it.
He's going to try and sprint.
Okay.
Not today.
9 will not do it. Now, all the carts act as clue markers for the purpose of investigation. We've just put clue markers on them so we know which ones we have and haven't searched. And there are wolves.
You know what? I just realized there were wolves. He's not...
You just forgot about the wolves.
I already said he'd sprint, so I will
Remember,
obey.
you can spend that monster die to make him move towards me instead.
That's cool, but I'm not...
Okay.
I haven't played
Just for
that way
later
so
on.
far.
Yeah.
However, as usual, the rifleman who never moves, he's just going to try and shoot the wolf right now.
That tracks.
So
Defense 12.
+1 looks good.
Looks good. So how much?
Unfortunately, it's a rifle, not a
It's
musket.
rifle. Okay, so I think it has 2 left because I believe Dark Wolves have 6 health.
That is
remaining. And we'll put some smoke down.
as well.
The boss. Sure does.
He's fast. So we're going to go this +1 more inch.
Just moving it.
And then that cleared the line of fire, so he is also a rifle. I need smoke. Fire and reload as well, trying to finish off that Dark Wolf.
Need a 12.
Boom.
He sure does. The Dark Wolf is no longer alive, so you'll keep him for the purpose of XP.
Yep.
4. Ran,
1,
fire.
2,
Yeah, you're right.
3, 4.
Correct. So it's now over to me. Immediately killing the wolves, and this is the turn we can see, so it actually makes more sense for us
That's
to do
why
this.
I'm shooting.
Yeah, now is when we shoot. We're going to move up with my first Voyageur and take a shot at this Dark Wolf. The hill is going to be in the way, so there will be a bit of cover. So I'm going to need a 13, 14 because I moved. That'll do it, though, and it is a rifle.
Bam.
So
That's a...
we're all about the pelts, man. Yeah, we're all about the pelts.
I like the beginning.
And then he's done. We're going to... I mean, I could search carts. Or oh, you know what? No, he's only got a pistol anyway. So I'm just going to immediately transform. I don't know why.
Save time.
Yeah,
Save time.
I just do it because I painted 2 models. So he's going to go down, and I'm going to start moving 7 because I have a extra movement when I am all together like this. And then we're going to dash, and that's going to require me to roll 11. I do not, so I only go 2. My infantryman, I think we're just going to keep moving. We'll go with this Voyageur first, actually, although he's going to be a bit more difficult to see these wolves. 6, once again, with a slightly problematic line of fire. Is it 18 at the beginning or 24, my line of sight? This turn. Okay, so we might as well do all of our shooting. So once again,
starts as normal.
Yeah, so the hill's in the way for 1. I moved for 2, so it's going to be a 14 again. With a rifle, with a +1. So that's going to be 11, 12, so I'm going to miss. Voyageur doing much the same thing. We're just going to try and clear these wolves. Looking for that 14. That'll do it. 9 damage. So we just pop another one.
Take him.
And he's gone. There's enemies on the table. We're all very much in alignment.
Yeah. All on the same
deal with the monsters first. So we're going to probably be leapfrogging here. So I'm going to run my infantryman.
Yep.
With leapfrogging fire because that other wolf can't get to us. So that's a 10. We're not going to get to run, but we will get to move 2. So that's going to be 8 inches.
That's a 14.
Oh, that is a 14. You're right. I can't do math. So it's
you
going to
get
be
to
10 inches. So heading up the hill. And then the boss, Duquesne's doing much the same. Also gets a nice high number.
It's a sprinty day.
Yeah, we're cold, man. We're getting ready to get somewhere warm. We're hoping there's blankets in those carts. First turn, it's over to you.
Yeah. So Ascawetu is going to. He has a rifle. This is the longest shot I have ever tried in Silver Bayonet, but I'm almost positive that's within 30.
Well, let's check it out.
But as you keep saying,
oh yeah.
Oh. Just.
Okay.
I mean, if you're feeling permissive.
Oh no, you're there. You're bending it over the trees anyway.
All right.
You're good.
This is as long as a rifle shot gets.
Yep. This technology is brand new. And you sure did hit. That's a 14.
It wouldn't have fired at all.
That's right. It's still clinging to reloading as his second action.
Yep. So all 3 of those guys are reloading now. I have 3 more guys to move, and they are booking it. So Canoe Man Yep.
He does, an 11.
He gets 1 more inch. The doctor.
Nope. 12.
12.
It's a 9.
So he'll just keep up.
And last but not least, your medicine man?
Medicine man. So medicine man is going to cast and move.
Good plan.
So he is going to make sure that he's within 8, which he yep. Nope, because that's him. So he's going to...
He can move and then cast.
Yeah, he's going to move and then cast. He'll move 6. And then he's going to put blessing on my...
give him some holy.
And that fails.
Yeah, it's game.
Not
okay, well, that was 1. Round 2. Is there any event cards in this one, or is it all when we search?
No events. Okay. Let me make sure I only...
Now dropped. Line of sight is reduced to 16 inches this turn, and it will continue to progressively get darker and more snowy out. So this is why we all shot for turn 1. I got an 8.
You win!
Finally! It's all coming up me. All right, I guess we have to start doing some violence to these carts then. But we'll start by actually doing violence to the last wolf and stealing the kill. So the boss is going to try and get into range. He's got 7 inches of movement. I'll see if I can get inside 16 twice. So yeah, we should be good. So from that stone.
I mean, you gave me the 30
right
inches.
There. Oh, no, I got lots of range from that stone. So he's +2. He moved though, so it's going to be a 13 hit the wolf. And he sure does. That's a 12 exactly, +2 is 14. The last of the wolves now cleared. I get to do 2 more models. So I'm going to reload and move my 2 voyageurs in the hopes that maybe something...
Right. I reloaded last turn, so none of that smoke is there.
Yeah, and the smoke is gone. Those 3 have now gone. Oh, sorry, and he should have some smoke because he has fired his rifle.
By moving.
By going and claiming a cart. I transformed into wolf form, so I can't claim anything.
Yeah.
Draw a card.
So here we go. This is a very dangerous game. I don't know if you know how
I did not read ahead on purpose.
Okay, Queen of Spades. Queen of Spades. In this wagon is a lot of very valuable equipment, the sort of things a very rich man might travel with. Linen sheets, furs, goose feather mattresses, and a fine silver knife.
Ooh.
So Handsome Man now has a silver knife, which I'm just going to mark down
That's
before...
handy.
Yep, especially for this.
Considering there's a werewolf bearing down on him. Just wealth, no actual like clues or anything to do with the missions.
All 3 of these...
These do everybody.
Oh...
Because we went second. I actually went first this time. I know you're not used to this.
I don't know
how this works anymore. I've never gone second before this whole campaign.
Okay, so once again, we're going to attempt to bless our...
Wonderful.
This time
sure
it works.
did.
Yep. Okay, just need to keep that in mind.
It was the Klaatu Verata necktie of this mission.
Okay, so he's just moving 6. And then Canoe Man is going to... There's nothing to shoot, and we're too far away to shoot you, so here we go. He's definitely sprinting.
Dashing.
So,
going 10.
And then I really need to memorize these names.
I just say Voyageur for the 3 I can't remember.
Matanagad. Not feeling like running. He's feeling the power of the blessing.
He has to go 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little disoriented by the sudden power rushing through him.
And then finally the doctor. He's not a big sprinter. Oh, he is today. Okay.
Ready to party.
So he'll just fit in right there. And then these 3, I think we're in sprinting mode. I think that's what's happening.
It's getting dark out, so everybody needs to get moving.
The captain is definitely fast. He's just going to cut across here. Oh, no, wait. He's 7.
Yep. So
let's start this move again.
So you'd go 7, go 1 from the end.
7, and then he goes 4.
Yeah.
So he's fast. And then these 2 guys start with the first one. He is not.
Everyone's freezing.
Oh, and he's a base of 5 because you'll remember he got shot up.
I believe he got werewolfed.
Ripped up by a werewolf.
He had a bad encounter with a sharp wolf man.
So he's well behind the action, like the old man he probably is. This guy will go this way. No problem. So he's going to go full.
He has to go his 10. For the carts. Unfortunately, the only one I have in range of a cart has lost his mind and turned into a wolf. So that's a problem. We're going to bet on going first next turn. So I'm
Because
gonna
you've done
run.
that so often.
I'm gonna run. 10 is not enough, so we're only gonna get to go 9 inches this turn because I'm movement 7 because I've transformed. I'm just gonna go right for the. I believe the term is the weakest of the pack. I'm just gonna head over here at 8 and 1. Take cover behind this cart. We are going to. I'm not within 16, so I'm gonna reload and move with this Voyageur and head up 6. We'll go on the hill, and then I did not fire with him, so he's going to run. That's my infantryman. He sure does. Duquesne is ready to move, so he's going to go 10. So it's going to be 8, and then 2 more. So I'm going to get on the objective, but not actually touch it yet. Turn 2. There are no monsters on the table right now, so the visibility drops again from 16 to 12.
12.
Was it right to 8?
Sorry.
So initiative on turn 3. We're going to start picking up some carts now.
You can win this.
Yeah, I did. Oh my God. What a day. What a day. Everything's coming up me. All right, let's get in some trouble here. I'm going to start with this Voyageur. He's going to go inspect this cart. So I'm going to go over here and flip a card. And I flipped the...
Go ahead, be my guest.
Let's see what we got here. You can read, I'll flip. I got the King of Spades. Oh God.
So,
okay.
stop.
It's replaced by a different card?
So it's important to remember that this is in a blizzard and he didn't really see what it looks like.
This is what the actual card looks like. Oh my God, I love it. We get close to it and it's in the snow, it actually reveals itself to be a very cool card.
King of Spades, Vampire. There are 2 long coffins in this wagon. One is open, the lid thrown back. As your figure investigates it, the other opens and a vampire attacks you. If the vampire is killed or leaves the table, you can search this wagon. There's a bill of lading, and I'll tell you more about it if one or both of us manages to
search if anyone survives.
Because we have other problems.
Yeah. I wish I moved the werewolf second, is what I'm going to say now. I am going to search this last one, though. So I'm going to search first. Just try and find something cool. 10 of Spades.
Revenant. In this wagon is a Revenant, and he snaps into contact immediately.
Well, it's a good thing I still have an action, because now we fight. Defense 12, 10 health. This little Revenant comes lurching out, obviously being fed upon. I hit him for 10 damage. No, 8 damage.
8 damage.
It's not a skill weapon. It's not a fencing blade.
Okay, so give me...
You have 2 left. Back, because you get to fight back. That is 9 damage. If you hit me, I think I'm a 13. Are you +1?
+1.
Okay, I got 1 left. Scared all over the place here. This isn't great. So that was my 3rd activation, which means it's over to you.
Wow. Help you or let you
die? Wait,
die?
Sorry. It goes to the vampire.
It does go to the vampire. It goes to
the vampire, and the Revenant is what happens.
Yep.
So the vampire activates. It's going to go after my Voyageur unless I spend my monster die, which I'm going to do. If you'd like to also spend your monster die, we roll off to see who gets to pick where it targets.
I'm into that.
All right, yeah. And oh, sweet hubris. All right, who's the vampire coming after?
I think I like that guy.
I feel like my comeuppance is here. All right, she sniffs around the other ones and is like, no, this one disturbed me. This is the elder vampire.
May I change that very slightly?
Sure.
I think I want her to go after.
Oh, prey on the weak. That does track for vampires. So then we have an attack from the vampire. Once you roll it, I'm defense 13.
You're tired though.
I am so defense 11. Or 12, sorry.
Vampire whips.
What's her plus? Is it 3? 4? 9. So yeah, you miss. I get to fight back. Okay. I don't have anything remotely good. I have cold iron, which doesn't help me here. So defense on a vampire is 14, I believe. 15. All right. Well, 15. Let's see if we can do this. I'm +1, and it's not tired. That's not at 15. So super tired now. The Revenant now attacks me as well.
Yeah.
So go for Revenant. That's gonna do it.
Yep.
And then 8 damage. Poor old Duquesne's. He's had better days than this for sure. So now it's your turn. Your entire group gets to go.
My entire group gets to go. I'm going to attempt to pummel the vampire with silver bullets.
Well, you gotta be within 12. So there is that.
Got that.
Is it allergic to silver? It's allergic to blast. I know that. So it doesn't get its damage resistance then, but you still have to hit a 15.
Still do. And we'll open up with a silver bullet from a pistol.
Heck yeah.
It's a pistol. Nope.
That's not going to do it.
That's a couple bucks just fired downrange.
Yeah.
The doctor doesn't have blessed. So I have silver bullets and a rifle, and I'm going to have to give her cover.
Okay.
just because the vampire needs more advantages.
That's true. So 16.
But I'm going to do that.
So that's
I'm going to do
plus
16.
2.
I'm going to do 16.
Exactly. Okay. So then you hit. It's a rifle or a
rifle.
So 8 damage. And is it silver?
Silver.
Blessed. Okay. So 8 damage. How many hit points is remaining? You've done a big chunk of damage to it. My boss is incredibly worried about this because the last time he saw one of these things, it just about brained him.
Doesn't have any silver bullets and doesn't have a shot. I get to move.
I mean, there's also
people.
you do get to move everybody. Yeah, I'm assuming everybody else reloaded, like they shot. And
Everybody reloaded,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh no, I mean just this turn, everybody just fired because you could have moved afterwards.
Not,
If you wanted to as well.
not moving, not moving.
Got it.
I think he's going to try running 6 inches. Does 6? Oh, he's only got 5.
True,
But that will get him a
jacked
shot
up.
because he has a silver bullet.
Go for it.
He's needing a 16.
He sure
plus
is.
1.
He sure is.
Big dice. Nope.
You can reroll it with the 2.
Gonna do it.
Okay.
Not counting it.
Okay.
Gotta be in the box.
Okay. You got it. Okay. 7 points of
17.
damage. That's exactly enough because
Yep.
she had 6 left. And the vampire's down. 3 revenants on the table though.
I've got the boy for that.
I didn't bring silver bullets. I did bring anti-zombie bullets though. He is damage resistance 4 though against the range attacks. You gotta hit him in the head.
That's why the Highlander
Got it.
is going. He's sprinting. He will sprint.
He sure will.
So he's going to have no trouble making it into combat, and
do it
melee is
melee.
free in this game.
Go for it.
So we're going to wind up and pitch.
Hit a 12. All
That'll
day, just unalived. That
going to try.
so you have to run to do it probably because you move 6 and then you probably need 2 more.
Can't get there without running. He doesn't want to pick up a
Just wants to get in cover.
token. There's more revenants left in this.
I'm sure there are.
I
Yeah,
happen to know it.
I'm sure you do.
Sprinting, not
No,
sprinting.
So just 8.
So he's moving 8. He's going to get there. Yeah, not liking that. And then the medicine man is going to attempt to sprint.
Sure does. 18. Let's go in 10 total. 1 model left. Staring down he found a knife, which is nice, that could protect him, but he's staring down a lycanthrope.
Going to shoot him first.
That's fair. Yeah, go for it. I'm def 14. It's a 12, 13.
Not going to do it.
Not
I
quite.
could re-roll my red die, and I will because I have 1 left.
You do, yes. You
I
rerolled the blue
re-rolled my
so
blue
far.
die, but I haven't re-rolled my red die.
You have not.
Sorry, still doesn't make
It's a
it. Waste
13
of a die roll.
total, yeah.
Worked for him the last time. He's going to charge it.
I'm into it. Go for it. Hit on 14.
Nope.
That is
That's a
total
powerful
of
no.
11, 12. Okay. Well, you're going to get hit back now because you're trifling. See what we can see. Plus 3. That is a total of 14. 9 damage because I'm strong.
Yeah, well, that hurts a lot, but
to
leaves him 1.
Okay. 1 remains. That's with the loo. You get the guru. So we're going to go. I guess we can start trying to search this thing. I'm going to reload the boss and walk 6. Just heading over here. My Voyageur is going to move. We haven't actively engaged each other yet. And I don't feel like we're necessarily going to. I'm not going to shoot first. How about that? And then I'm going to charge, or sprint rather, and go not 4. Just going to go 2 more. This Voyageur is going to do the same. We're more worried about the loot as we are company men. We're going to sprint again and not get it. So we're just going to go 2 more. Push to there. My round. Round 4 begins. Down to 8 inches or 6 inches now. Range now for our guns. Let's roll some initiative and see who's going first. A mighty 6. Oh, it's you. You got turn 4, so you have the first move.
He's
You gonna
going
search this
inside.
wagon? Yeah, it tracks. See what's going on.
So he
in there.
goes inside. I get 2 clue points, but I'm going to follow your lead, not taking any shots. Whatever happens over here is lost in the snow.
Yeah, that's right. He just thinks it's another dark wolf. He has no idea that used to be a man.
Pull the plug here. He'll walk over.
Walk in, get behind cover and search. All right, what do we find? The Jack of Spades.
Jack of Spades. Revenant.
Oh, surprise.
In this wagon is a revenant, and he snaps into contact.
He sure does and fights you.
And even some ancient Roman statuary. Also, a bag of silver bullets. It's a little late.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's a little late for that.
Little late for that.
There's still a werewolf you might have to deal with. So it fights you first.
Yep, sure does.
And it's going to be hitting at +1 because it's a Revenant.
Yeah.
That is not enough.
Well, that is fantastic because this is my doctor.
That's it. Yep.
I think of him as a wizened little old man.
That's right. Yeah.
And he fights like
certainly
one.
is. Yeah. He's not a Wilford Brimley doctor. He's more of a slighter sort of like John Hurt doctor.
Oh, he should have backed away, shouldn't he?
Only if he hits is he able to back away. He
Right.
can push him back afterwards. Yeah.
And them's the breaks in naval air.
Yeah. If you fight, you can back away or fight, but he doesn't get to do both.
Right. I'm going to move 2 other figures.
And that thing's going to fight again.
Sprint.
All right, see if you can make it.
That's good. So he's having
10.
a good day, and he can make it all the way
for sure.
to combat. So he's just going to
Rip in.
pile in, and he's going to fight right away.
All right, hit that 12. Oh, yeah. It's only 6 damage, though, so it's got 4 left.
Yep.
Swing back at you, although it is tired. Not that matters. So
Yep.
matters for defense. Hitting on a +1. I have bad news.
Ow.
That's 9 damage.
Yeah.
It's not the rest of you thought it was.
Sorry, I have moved 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah. Who's it going to be? The slowest guy is going to, he's not going to shoot.
Throw in the...
This is the
charge.
problem of having a bunch of non-combat guys.
This is true, yep. Oh, specialists. No,
nope.
he won't make it.
He's
Only
not
8.
going to make it, so he'll just go to there.
He's just going to try and mutually
Oh
support.
no, he's going to go to here, and then he's going to try and heal him.
Can you do that when you sprint?
No, I'm backing out.
Oh,
of
you're
my
not going to sprint. Okay, you're not going to sprint. You're going to heal instead. Got it. Yep. And you don't.
Nope.
It's equally successful.
The worst of all possible choices.
He just hears screaming in the white snow. He has no idea what's happening over there. I wouldn't want to go towards whatever's making that noise either. So it's creature phase now, which means this thing's going to attack. And I believe that they target the lowest health model
so it's
first.
Canoe Man.
Yeah, so it's going to be at a +1. You are tired because you already fought, so your defense is 12.
It's all true.
It lives.
He lives.
And you get to fight back if you want.
I think he's going to back out.
That's smarter.
He's the doctor to fight.
Stay safe, yeah.
Yep.
Everybody's real hurt. And then it's my whole warband. Well, we're just out of control right now. We've gone all kill frenzy, so we're just gonna start fighting.
I couldn't save him.
He is
dead.
15. Yeah, he's super dead.
Yeah.
And then as he is now fought, oh no, he doesn't get to move if he's already fought. So that's done. I guess.
Not knowing the murder that's happening over here, Moscoway is like,
just looking through a cart, has no idea what's happening.
no, he points at the door. Go ahead.
Yeah, do you think?
I'm not going to brain you with my workload.
Right. I'm not going to brain you either. I'm just going to run away. Because it's still in melee though. I can't just hit it. I could charge in a Voyageur though, or I could go get this cart. No, I can't because I'm not fast enough. But neither are you. That's the important thing. Let's just move the boss. He moves 7 and he'll try and sprint. So I'm moving 7 to here.
You do realize that if you search this with this...
Oh, I will.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to move 2 more. And then I'm going to go in and search this thing.
Okay.
I'm search from the other side. and also find, yeah, and then no getting pummeled by that side. I don't want any concussions in this encounter. And so I will also get the 2 clue points. And what is the other thing? Is that it? Just 2 clue points?
That's it.
Okay, so that's just my remaining Voyageurs. They're going to go help the boss. You know what? We'll send a Voyageur in to help you. Why not? We'll be friendly like this. Try and kill this revenant. Do I sprint? That's a 9, but I think I'm with an 8 anyway.
Yep.
I am. So I make the charge, try and club this guy for you. Well, he's already oh no, they never get tired because they're revenants. But that's an 11-12, so I hit, and it's 9 damage, which means he is clubbed. And we have cleared the carts. We'll also sprint. He makes it, so he's going to go his 10, 8, and then 2 more, and support the friends. Might be an argument at the end of this. So I am now done. It is your move, sir, with your remaining models.
You haven't left me a lot to do, and we're not ready to start shooting at you, so we're all sprinting. Starting with the captain. I need a red die. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's good. Here we go with the captain. Not sprinting.
Just going
8. Then the very slow older man attempting to sprint. His sprint is more like a fast.
He does though, yeah. He sprints almost as fast as he walks.
5 and 4 is 9.
Sure is.
And then finally my other woodsman. Whoa,
also, just everybody's.
speedy.
I mean, they are so cold. I would be ready to get out of the snow either. Everyone's on their way to something warm. For turn 5, I think visibility's gone, isn't it? Like
Yes.
we are in the dark now. There's no more guns.
Sorry, starting now, anybody who isn't in a group with somebody with nimble has to roll scatter dice. And remember, we're trying to get off that board edge.
That's right. It's gonna be a problem, so let's roll initiative and see who's going first. I got a 9.
You win.
Yeah, I did. Okay, so I don't think my werewolf has nimble. Oh, I'm lying. I'm gonna move 7 and just go hang out over here and be like, hey, war club, don't be nobody. Don't be doing anything. You keep an eye on you. Is it within 2 of me? How close do I have to be?
To do what?
To keep him being able to move.
Yep, within 2.
Okay, good. And then he's gonna move as well. Move up 6. And then he'll sprint, because I can catch up to him with the werewolf later. He does not, so he just moves 2, stays in cover. Okay, the boss has to like go talk to these guys because he gets to command them. And then they're both gonna wait, idiots. So the first one, he's just gonna move, actually the first one's just gonna move into contact within 2 and then search the car. Maybe something cool. That could just be another zombie. It's the ace of spades. So that's fine.
In this wagon is a chest of swords. All are quite lovely, but this one is a saber with an inlay of silver all the way along the blade.
Yeah. That's my voyageurs. He'll go 6 over to here and then attempt to sprint and pass with 11 and just stay within 2 of the boss. It's like turn. Oh, wait, I went with too many guys. I should have 2 less.
I don't care. Just, I'm not shooting you.
Oh, everyone's leaving then. Okay, yeah. So we just keep walking.
Yeah. But I haven't gone yet, right?
No, because I went first and I just moved everybody. Yeah. I should have moved 2 less guys. You could grab this clue marker if you want.
Nope.
You sure? They would just be over here.
Leave it as it falls.
Okay.
My captain.
Over here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So
you're gonna roll hit dice and a d6?
No. My captain is moving back.
Oh, just to go get within 2. Right.
So he's gonna normal move to here. And then they'll be moving. He's going to shove him down the table. Yeah. So he's moving second. Now that he's got, I guess he's sprinting.
He's just fine.
I guess he's sprinting.
He is super fast. 10. Isn't your sailor nimble?
Sailor's not nimble, but both woodsmen are.
Got it.
The back woodsman who's limping, limping but fast.
Limping almost as fast as he walks.
So he's going to move up and provide motive power to these 2 guys.
Yep. They can just leave, probably.
Yeah, and as far as I'm concerned, the scenario is over because we downed the vampire faster than the scenario designer.
That's fair.
I think we all get off except people who are dead.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so then everyone agrees to leave. These guys would end the turn over here after all the movement's done. And I do have a naughty roll, I believe. I have to make. So my one model, which is poor old Duquesne's, who got beat up, gets to roll a D10, sorry, and rolls a 4. A 4 is slow recovery, -3 health next game. And yours?
Handsome man who's now going down every game.
Completely fine.
Fine.
Just used to the beatings.
Yeah, and he's got a silver knife.
He does have a silver knife. He's just so tired of fighting this werewolf. This werewolf's really just dragging his dick through the dirt, isn't he? He's really got his number.
Separate novel.
Yeah, it's a whole other story. Whatever's going on between those 2. You must owe him money. He just keeps coming for you. Yeah, it's just terrible. He's going to get experience. Now, what's the scenario experience that we're going to get to level?
Okay, here we go. So 1 experience point if the party investigated 2 or more markers. So you got more markers, but we both got 2.
We did.
1 if the unit has more than half its figures alive at the end.
Both do?
Yep. We do. 1 if the party exits 3 figures from the western board edge. So we didn't play it out, but we're both going to do that. 1 if the unit ends the game in the possession of the courier's lockbox. I left that out, so you were gonna try and kill me for it during the game.
Yep.
We didn't put it on the table, so it's nobody's experience. 2, if the unit kills the vampire. To claim the 2 EP, your unit must have inflicted at least 1 point of damage and the vampire must be slain. So you get 1 and I get 2.
You got it.
And then +1 if your unit downs 3 or more enemy figures. I think we both did.
Yes, because I killed 2 wolves and a revenant. You killed...
I killed a revenant, a wolf, and one of your guys.
And one of my guys, yeah. That's right. So what does that put me at total, and what does that put you at total?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's
I
right.
have 6
You get the bonus one. Yep. So I have 1 guy who doesn't get an extra one, but I can use that to just have one of these guys not level up. I think most of my guys leveled up except for one of my voyageurs.
Oh, I'm not doing as well, but I have 8 figures to pass it out.
That's right. Yeah.
So I have +1 courage on Ascowetu, the officer. The big guy with the club is getting +1 courage. And then Wamatan, the faith healer, is +1 courage, which puts him at +4. He is the guy to open the dangerous boxes from now on.
He's not the one that can keep his sanity and look at scary corpses.
The Samoset, the old hobbling man, is now at +1 courage.
Okay. So everyone's getting +1 courage in my group, except for my last of my... it's Rasmussen, the last of my voyageurs. And we made it through a blizzard. Not in friendship exactly, because for some reason, Handsome Jack and the Werewolf,
they have their own book. I write fantasy novels. I have a whole narrative.
You got to write a prequel now to this campaign. That's just whatever the two of them went through that led to this
card game in Montreal. It did not go well.
Certain amount of beefing happening. So we're into the final stage of this now. We've made it across the plains. And we're into, I would imagine what would happen after this is we would have to camp somewhere and just wait out the winter. Because like an Alberta winter in the middle of nowhere, you're just looking for some place to live through that.
I'm no expert, but one actual feature of warfare, both in North America and Europe in the Napoleonic period, was sometimes just trying to capture some place to live there for the winter.
Yeah.
Napoleon's retreat from Moscow is mostly because he couldn't hold Moscow.
Yeah. It was just too cold. There's just nothing to go, nothing to eat, can't go anywhere. Yeah, I think that is a real feature of this campaign so far, is that when we're done this, the better part of a year will have gone by.
Yep.
And part of that is going to be sitting, hoping we don't starve to death, hoping we find some caribou or some deer.
Yeah, the scenario says that we're fighting vampires, but the reality is we're hoping to loot the pemmican inside Rocky Mountain.
That's exactly it, not starve. The payday must have been really good for us to walk across the country, basically, to go see this. Or somebody's got something on us, which is entirely possible, too. So the final showdown, we arrive at the mountain house. That's going to be next week.
That's next week.
I'm excited. You guys can check that out. And you can also check out the scenario.
And Handsome Man will have one more go.
We'll have one more go. That's right. Yeah. The real showdown between Handsome Man and my Nora and my Lugaroo. But yeah, you can check out the scenario if you want. It'll be attached to this post if you're a patron on Patreon, as well as the rest of the campaign. This should be the ultimate version for you guys to check out. And you can tune in next week for the dramatic conclusion. Not necessarily the prequel, although it might be that when we see the final episode, Christian will have written a prequel scenario to put a pen to it, and we'll have that on the final
just
post.
The card game that goes wrong.
Yeah. It's just a one model and one model card
I will
game.
say to your viewers, though, eventually there will also be a travel scenario, which I'll send to you.
The in-betweens.
Just a scenario for which you'd have to paint guys in canoes, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, sweet. All right. So we'll see you next week. Thanks again. Bye, everybody.
Anytime.